Hello, and welcome aboard NAVFAC Southeast. My name is Tristin Ismay. I'm a Labor and Employee Relations Specialist in your Human Resources Department. Labor and Employee Relations, or LER, handles the management of a wide range of responsibilities, including performance management, leave programs, quality of life programs, policy interpretation, corrective actions, grievances, and the representation of management. During the rest of this presentation, we'll touch a little bit on the most common areas of responsibility for LER. One of the most important programs LER manages is also one of the most important things for you to stay on top of: performance management. So what is performance management? It is the process used to track and evaluate your performance on the job. It uses your position description and job requirements to determine the critical elements of your job and create measurable standards and expectations you'll be required to meet. Performance is rated on an annual cycle and, at a minimum, there are 3 annual milestones: the establishment of your annual performance plan, a mid-year progress review, and an annual performance appraisal. Regular communication with your supervisor regarding your performance is strongly advised, as it will help ensure you have a clear understanding of your supervisor's expectations and that your supervisor is kept aware of any performance barriers you are facing. Performance management is a team effort, with each member of the team having different roles and responsibilities. Specifically, there are 3 people on your performance management team: you, your first-line supervisor, and your second-line supervisor. It is your responsibility to work with your supervisor to develop your performance elements and standards. This will help you to fully understand what is expected of you in your position. You are also responsible for keeping track of your accomplishments throughout the annual performance cycle. This will enable you to fully participate in your progress reviews and annual appraisal by providing your own self-assessments of your performance. Your first-line supervisor's responsibilities are to finalize and document your performance elements and standards, and to conduct formal and informal progress reviews so that meaningful distinctions in performance levels can be established and clarified, and any performance deficiencies can be efficiently addressed. Finally, it is your second-line supervisor's responsibility to review and approve your performance plan to ensure it is clear and that it is consistent with your position. It is also their responsibility to review and approve your annual appraisal rating recommendation to make sure rating standards are applied fairly and that an explanation for the rating recommendation is documented. Additionally, at the end of each performance cycle, your second-line supervisor is responsible for approving and submitting performance award recommendations from your first-line supervisor. There is also a responsibility that everyone on your performance team shares, and that is completing the process of documenting your performance plan, mid-year progress review, and annual appraisal using the DPMAP system. You can access DPMAP by logging into your MyBiz Plus account and clicking on the My Performance tool. If you need assistance with DPMAP, support is available through your LER point of contact. Keep in mind that the performance cycle does not run on a fiscal year timeframe, but rather starts each year on April 1st and ends on March 31st of the following year. Your annual performance rating is determined as part of your annual performance appraisal and is based on a system of 3 possible scores per performance element: a 1 for unacceptable performance, a 3 for fully successful performance, and a 5 for outstanding performance. Regular communication with your supervisor regarding your performance and writing detailed self-assessments will help you to achieve ratings of 5 on your elements. There are many types of leave available to employees. The most commonly known are annual leave and sick leave, which all employees accrue each pay period. But there are other types of leave potentially available based on the specific situation you are facing. These include leave without pay, or LWAP, military leave, court leave, and excused absences. There are also leave programs available such as the Family and Medical Leave Act, or FMLA, which allows for LWAP in the case of qualifying medical and family circumstances, and the Voluntary Leave Transfer Program, or VLTP, which allows the donation of accrued annual leave to employees facing a deficit of accrued paid leave due to a medical emergency. To explore your options, always start by speaking with your supervisor and reach out to your LER specialist if additional guidance is needed. One of our most popular programs is Telework. In determining if you qualify for Telework, the first step is checking if your position is Telework eligible. Certain criteria must be met for your job to qualify. Your supervisor can look up the status of your position and inform you if it has been designated as telework eligible. If your position is eligible, you still must meet certain parameters to qualify for telework as an employee. Remember, telework is not an entitlement or guaranteed. Individual suitability determinations are at the discretion of your supervisor. We know how important work-life balance is, and that sometimes you may need a little extra assistance to keep things running smoothly. That's where the Department of the Navy Civilian Employee Assistance Program, or DON-CEAP, comes in. DON-CEAP is a free, confidential service available to all Department of the Navy civilian employees and their household members. A wide variety of assistance and services are available, including individual, family, and relationship counseling, mental health support, life coaching, legal and financial counseling, child care and elder care planning and referrals, referrals for local services such as home repairs, pet sitting and moving, and much more. DON-CEAP has a lot to offer, and services are available 24/7, so don't hesitate to reach out and see how they can help you. There are two kinds of grievances, negotiated and administrative. The difference between the two is the employees who are eligible to file them. The negotiated grievance procedure is for employees who are eligible to be part of a bargaining unit, commonly known as a union. These employees also have the right to union representation during the negotiated grievance process. The administrative grievance procedure is for employees who are not eligible to be part of a bargaining unit. The procedure is similar to a negotiated grievance, but employees filing an administrative grievance do not have the right to union representation. Appeals filed to dispute adverse actions, such as removals, are adjudicated by the Merit Systems Protection Board, or MSPB. This outside organization ensures that appeals are handled fairly and impartially, with final decision-making authority lying outside of the Department of the Navy. It is important to note that benefits are not an LAR area of responsibility. There are specific points of contact for the different benefits offered to civilian employees. Please ensure you are contacting the correct organization with your benefits questions. Let's talk a little bit about a benefit a lot of our military veteran employees are not aware of. The program is called Military Service Deposit, also known as Military Buyback. Military Service Deposit allows employees with military service to add their active duty service time to their total civilian service time by paying a deposit amount based on the length of their active duty service. For example, an employee who has 4 years of federal civilian service and buys back 4 years of active duty military service would be credited for a total of 8 years of federal civilian service. This is beneficial as it can allow employees to retire earlier and to receive a higher monthly annuity payment upon retirement. To get more details on this program, contact the benefits line. For more information regarding any of the LAR topics discussed in this presentation, please visit the NAVFAC portal and navigate to the HR section of the NAVFAC Southeast Command page. You can also reach out to your LAR team with any questions or when additional guidance is needed. Thank you for your attention, and again, welcome aboard.